So we are out and about at the British Library in London, here for the PMK TV special on the new exhibit, which is all about punk.
Exhibition.
Sorry, not an exhibit, that's just one thing of many.
There are many exhibits in this exhibition.
So the exhibition is 2 years of punk, from the very first explosion of punk, not just on TV, but just on the scene itself.
So from 1976 till 1978.
Yeah.
And it documents, a large part of it is the Sex Pistols.
Obviously.
But also the New York Dolls and the Ramones prior to that in New York, and how the New York scene tied in with our scene, Malcolm McLaren, Vivienne Westwood.
That's the thing, you forget about the New York scene, because that was such a massive part of the punk scene, but I always think of the London punk scene.
Is that because we're British?
It might be because we're British.
Is it because we're British?
Staying faithful to the Brits.
And it's got some rare pieces, like an A&M pressing of one of the Sex Pistols records that most were destroyed and only 100 survived, and old fanzines and band covers.
I wanted to break the glass and actually retrieve the stuff, especially the vinyl, all those singles, the display of all the hits. Punk hits. Did you think there was a lot of stuff that you hadn't seen there before already?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's nice to see things in the flesh. Because a couple of months ago I came here to see the Alice in Wonderland exhibition, which had, amongst other things, the original Alice in Wonderland book, handwritten and hand illustrated by Lewis Carroll. It's just thrilling to see those things, and we've got similar things here, like the letter from A&M saying that they were basically sacking them, and
that's fascinating to see
that
up close as well.
There's a contract signed by them all with their signatures, and you know, I suppose it's quite geeky. But I like I'm a bit of a geek.
Nice to see the women in the punk movement represented as well. There was a massive picture of polystyrene from X-Ray Specs. Susie Sue obviously wearing her tip t-shirt. A lot of stuff hidden behind corners as well, which obviously being punk is pretty offensive to some people as well, never mind the bollocks they're talking about.
It was quite funny, wasn't it? Andy Lynham, who's one of the curators of the exhibition here, took us round with other press types, all pushing in with their recorder things, a bit annoying. Anyway, sadly we do have to go around with other people sometimes.
You just push them out the way as well. Just
with my punk tips.
Yeah, did you notice, by the way, I'm wearing my Susie t-shirt?
I'm not.
Faithful.
But yeah, they had a pic, because there was the famous Tea Time television.
Bill Grundy.
Yeah, Bill Grundy, where it all sort of, you know, the Sex Pistols said rude words and stuff. And Andy Lynham said it was really funny that some of the younger people in the museum, when he was putting the exhibition together, had been more shocked by the fact that there were people smoking on television than by the language.
Puffing away back in the late 70s.
But you know, in 76 I was 11, and it was hugely shocking.
Yeah.
Huge, but it was
I think it's more funny though, isn't it? It's more funny than shocking now, but we've seen it so many times, so it's great to see a young Susie there though.
Yeah.
Looking quite boisterous at the back, bouncing up and down and puffing away on a cigarette. I love her.
So they've not only got items that you can look at, but there are interactive sort of movies and things you can listen to and all sorts, and it's free, and it's on until October. And
also the good thing about this event is that they're really celebrating it by having some special events here. John Lydon is going to be doing, I think, a Q&A. The event highlights include an evening with John Lydon, Me, Punk and the World, Bernard Rhodes in conversation. And that's going to be a riot as well. The Buzzcocks, an evening with original members Steve Diggle, Pete Shelley and manager Richard Boone, and stories from the She-Punks. So come on down to the British Library. We've got all the details on the show notes below as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And we're off to the V&A now. We're off to the V&A. For some more culture,
That's right, that's right.